spray it real good. It'll jump out overnight on its own.
Yeah, with this shaker spray. Sure will with this shaker.
Hey Daniel, spray that Shaper Penetro 90 on that shaft.
No, it will work good.
That'll free it up. It's like, you seen the Truman Show?
Huh?
The Truman Show?
Yeah. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We have another rainy day here at Triple R Farms. It is December the 8th. It is, I think, Wednesday, pretty sure. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, got a bunch of rain. Getting some significant amounts of rain now, which is kind of good for the wheat to bring up any seed that had not germinated. We had a couple of small rains here and there, but yesterday and today got some pretty good amount of rain. So no field work this week for sure. We are wet. I'll just kind of tell you what we got on tap for today. As of right now, this is what I know. The 310, the new tractor right here. Got some work to do to it. The tires. I know you saw a video where we put the duals on, but anyway, they're not spaced out to our row pattern on 36 inches. So we're thinking about pulling that in the shop because it's still kind of raining. So we'll pull it in the new shop where we can all kind of work on that till this rain moves out. I think the rain's got, you know, about another hour and a half, and then it's supposed to clear up, I think, for the rest of today. So that's kind of what we're going to do this morning. PA will get back on washing the cotton picker if it does stop raining. And then eventually, me and Mark are going to go to Autauga, and we're going to try to start bringing the combines home. We're going to bring one home today, and then we'll probably bring another one home tomorrow. And then we'll start the washing up process. That's kind of what we do with all our equipment. Start washing it top to bottom, get as clean as we possibly can, and then we'll start putting them in the sheds and get them winterized. So, all right. Rainy day, but we got plenty to do, so I hope y'all enjoy the video. Stick around. It's gonna be a good one. Let's go. And here's the flotation tires. That's what James and them put on yesterday. We always put these on in the winter, springtime. It helps us from not getting stuck, basically. It helps it float across some of this wet ground all winter and spring, because if we had the row crop tires on, if we call them the skinny tires, you'll sink down very quickly in some mud. I thought that thing looked cracked when I was driving by. That blade. Put it on the list. PA needs to clean his cab. Kind of dirty on the floor, PA. Anyway, here is a new screen that Mike put on. The TMX or whatever. I know it says FMX, but it's a TMX, but we run FMX program. That's why it says that. Okay, I think we can shut it off. Shut down. I love where he put it. It's kind of up high, out of the way. It doesn't block the mirrors or anything, your visual. He's got it in a perfect spot. So good job, Mike. And then when we do the precision planning stuff, or the planner, I think we're going to mount some stuff over here to run the planner and all, so it won't block this whole area. Because we used to have a lot of screens right here, your iPad, your precision planning, the Trimble screen. You can't see this thing. It's like 5 screens when you got this, that, and that one. Just too many. So anyway, I think we're going to put a lot of stuff over here. The reason we like to have the Trimble, the guidance screen kind of up toward the front, is kind of what I was telling Mike, is when you're driving, just imagine you're driving in the field and you go to turn around on the end of the row. You're turning around, you're trying to line up on the next set. Well, you're kind of looking this way already. So that's why we need to be able to look right here, and you can see your next AB line, and you can kind of get your tractor close to it and then just hit your auto steer. But if you had it over here, your head would be turned this way trying to line up on a row, and you wouldn't even be looking where you're going. So that's kind of why we like our guidance toward the front, because we're already looking that way. Planner stuff, you don't have to look at it at all times. Once you get on a row, lock in your guidance, then you can glance at all this stuff over here. All right, I've been running my mouth too much. Let's get this tractor in the shop, because I think they're probably waiting on me. There she goes. Okay, this is where it gets a little confusing. We're trying to get the front wheel spaced right on 36 inches, and I'll explain it to you in just a second when we get out of the tractor. But there's a way you can flip. There's got this dish on the inside of the rim. You can flip it all kind of ways, and you can flip the tire around different ways to get a couple of inches here and there. Every time I do this, I get confused. So we got one tire off, and anyway, we think we know what to do now, because my theory was not right. James pointed out that he thinks we need to swap the tire on the right, flip it around the other way, put it on the other side, and we think we'll be right. So we're not going to take the dish off of the one on the right. We're going to just take it loose and just move it over to the left side and get our measurements, and anyway, go from there. Confusing, especially early in the morning. Basically, this dish right here has got different slotted holes. Well, they're not slotted, but different holes. See that gap right there? You can flip this thing around right here and gain a couple inches here and there. Anyway, took the other side loose, but this dish, but James thinks we can just take this tire loose right here, put it around on the other side, and we'll be 36 inches from here to here. That's what we're trying to get. So it'll be spaced on our row pattern right. Okay, I think we got it figured out. We're gonna have the dish like this. But basically the way these tires are mounted up on the rim, the way the tread is going, this tire has got to go over there, but it's gonna mount, I think, right here. Anyway, this tire's got to go over there and mount on these brackets right here. This tire's got to come over here, mount on the same ones over here, and I think we're gonna be, I think that will get us on 36 inches, but told you it was confusing. Okay guys, we are about to get on the road. We've got at least a 2-hour drive down some pretty dangerous roads, so hopefully we'll get back safely. I got Mark in front of me, he's my escort, but got my seatbelt on, so let's hit the road. Okay, next is I'm gonna move the combine up there. We're gonna get Mark washing on it. It is a full day's job, so he will not finish this afternoon. We'll have to finish it in the morning. Then I'm gonna go down to the gym. I got PA and James. They're gonna be down there. I'll explain to you what we're doing down there, but we've got an auger we're trying to take out on the dryer that is slap worn out. So I'm gonna pull this up there for Mark, let him get to washing. Need to get this out. This road long enough. What do you think? That is a long throw. All right, let's try it. Yeah. Oh, come on. Got him. Oh, hold on. Woo, that's some dust. Some of that.
Hot come back now. Alright. You still see it?
Horrible angle. It's not. Spray it. Spray it. Spray it.
Well, here's what we got. This is the auger that came from the bottom of this wet tank. Anyway, it's the one that's worn out. Goes all the way up to the top of the dryer. It drops in at the top of the dryer. What's the next step is to go up there where that red piece is up there where it drops into the dryer. I got to cut a hole in that box because it's got some bolts you cannot get to that auger. I got to undo some bolts or that auger can just slide out this pipe. But that's the next step. Get up there. It's gonna be quite a job. Extension cord, a tabo, and glasses. Open up. There she is. Oh yeah, turn it around and get to keep going. Right there. That's the bolt. What's the bottom? I think the bottom is gonna be 11/16.
Yeah.
You got a long socket? I mean a deep well. Deep well, 11/16.
3/8 drive or half inch?
3/8.
Yeah.
The auger's ruined. I don't care how fast it comes out of there, like a bullet.
Well, I mean, it come out in pieces and sweep the legs of this ladder, and I could tumble down.
Well, as long as nobody talk about getting hurt.
Something like that happened.
I may stay up here. Oh boy, got his straps.
Piece of corn without a strap on this spot. Hold on, let it.
It's all the wrong side.
Oh. Yeah, James said you might have to heat it up. Just leave it like that. It's got tension on it, and that spray is working. You may hit it in the first thing in the morning, and it can go. Hey Daniel, spray that Schaefer Penetro 90 on that shaft. That'll free it up. It's like, you seen the Truman Show?
Huh?
The Truman Show?
Yeah. Well, it didn't come out. PA gave up on it. We're gonna leave it overnight with some straps. Got a lot of tension on it. Pulling on it downward, and then I sprayed it up there really good. So anyway, we're gonna let it sit like this overnight, and then if it hasn't come out in the morning, then we'll come down here and keep on tapping on it. I think I can get a long bar up there with a bigger hammer and hit from that top a lot better if I have to tomorrow, if this hasn't come out. But who knows, maybe it'll be on the ground in the morning. Okay, I want to see you on the ground in the morning. Got it? You. There. Guys, that's it. Appreciate you. See you on the next one. We're out.